Hey guys, I'm back again with another video on my coin collections. So this is my Dansko 2x2 coin stock book. I ordered this basically specifically for my Buffalo Nickel collection. Like I said, I ordered them from the Buffalo Nickel collection mostly because there's certain coins in the Buffalo Nickel collection that are really expensive that I'm not gonna go toward trying to purchase. So essentially, I will build my own Buffalo Nickel collection. So they're in 2x2s, and also certain coin collections or certain sets, at least like with Dansko albums or whatever. The smaller the kind of the series, the smaller the book is, honestly, and so the more kind of flimsy and kind of almost unnecessary the book becomes, in my opinion. Like one of the albums I got for Christmas was the Dansko Eisenhower dollar set without the proofs, and basically it's only 2 pages long. Basically the album is like that small, so it kind of becomes unnecessary at that point. And I think that the Dansko Buffalo Nickel collection is the album for that is probably around the same thing like that. So unless unless a set or a Dansko album comprises of something that's like a set of like maybe like 4 pages or more, if it's a very small album, I'm not really trying to get into that. So basically a good way to do it for me is like this. So we'll get into the album here. Now these are all, like I said, 2x2 cardboard coin holders. So I got a bunch of these recently. Now I got a really good deal on a lot of these because most of these, as you can see, I have it written down here, are acid treated. So what that means is essentially the dates were worn off and they used a kind of acid treatment which reveals the actual date, though, even though if it might not show specifically. It depends on the coin, but I'm not going for anything fancy. I basically just want to plug the certain dates in my collection and leave it at that. I don't care if it's an acid treated coin or not. So I guess we'll get into it. Here's a 1913 type 1. I'm not really doing the varieties much of this. The only reason why I have the type 1 and type 2 is because I got them for a pretty, a decent deal. You can tell they're not really in the best shape, but I don't really care. I mean, I'm just trying to do a little set. That's basically all my goal is for, or all my goals are for this set. Any of them that have AD written on it, it means acid treated. This was one in particular that I was quite pleased to get a really good deal on, the 1914D, because evidently this is normally a very expensive coin. In the coin store, it would normally maybe go up for upwards of $300, and I got it for $6 because it was acid treated. Now, let's see if we get a little closer. Maybe not. You can kind of make out a little bit of a date there. At least the person I bought it from knew what the date was. So, but yeah, I was talking to someone online who paid $95, basically around $100 for this coin initially, and I got this for $6. Yeah, I think I'll take that. You can really tell the spot here where they did some of the acid treatment. This is a pretty common date, from what I've heard. Basically, a lot of the time when you find these in public or in circulation, I should say, it's probably usually one of these dates, the 37 or the 37D. This Kleenex here is in pretty good shape. I mean, it's not like BU shape or anything like that, but it's a lot better than some of these other ones. And I also got a Liberty nickel here. I have two 1918S Buffalo nickels, and one of them was acid treated and one of them wasn't. I think I bought them by mistake. I bought two of them by mistake. They were only $1 a piece, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna bother trying to cancel it or anything like that. I'm thinking about starting up a small collection of Liberty nickels as well. And I'll put them right in this album as well, because they're another scenario where they have some rather expensive coins in the set, so I'll probably avoid those. I'll show you guys a few of the reverses here. Now it's interesting because it seems Buffalo nickels have a tendency to have something called a die rotation, where basically, like if you look here, sorry about the glare here, it's not the back image is not entirely straight, because if you look at the front of the coin here, it's this one, that one, yeah, like if you look at the coin here, the 1928D, it's actually straight. You know, it's normal, but when you, like I said, when you turn around, flip around, it's like it's like it's cockeyed, essentially. Not all Buffalo nickels are like that, so as you can tell, see, like look at this one, and then look at the rest of these. Yeah, these are pretty worn. What the fuck is that? Sorry, I got some schmutz on there. Really? Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not like trying to do anything fancy. Basically, just trying to get whatever mint marks and years I can obtain of these Buffalo nickels. Another one, I have another Buffalo nickel. I think there's also kind of like a die rotation. I think it's the key date one, the 1914D. I'll show you in a minute. I do like the design on some of these Buffalo nickels, especially the back. The back is pretty cool. Some of these are in really bad shape though. The Buffalo nickels had a tendency, from what I understand, to wear out easily. Let's see. The 1914D. Okay. So yeah, it would appear. would appear that the 1914D also does have a bit of a die rotation error, whatever you like to call it. Maybe it's this one here, I'm not sure. Yeah. But yeah, alright guys, that is my Buffalo nickel collection. Planning on expanding it in the future. Like I said, if they're not really too bad. There are some expensive coins in the series, but like I said, that's why I am avoiding some of them. I'm not spending, you know, like upwards of $100 or more or anything like that. I like to do basically I do most of my coin collecting on a budget. So it just works for me, and I like the way this looks. So I don't really see anything wrong with that. Like I said, I'm thinking about possibly starting, you know, a Liberty nickel series as well. I think that might be cool. This only cost me, I think, like $4, so not too bad, you know. Unless, like I said, you're looking for specific varieties. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.